Hi everybody, Philip Wade here. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of accessing the Living Soul app. This time via the website and subscribing via the Web Paywall, which is something that Breakthrough Apps recommend is a good solution. You'll still need to download the app for your phone if you want to do that, but you can actually subscribe via the Web Paywall, and there's a lot more flexibility in that route. So what you can see here is the home page of my website, and in the top banner there you can see we're on home, and then there's a link here to the Living Soul app, and also a sublink here where the pointer is, and that one is for the landing page, which will take you to the subscription paywall and access to the app via the website. But also, just to quickly note before I come off this page, this section here, the Living Soul app, is where people are expressing interest, putting themselves on the waiting list by clicking on that golden egg flame. Let me take you now to the page I've set up called the Living Soul app. And on this page, which is a dedicated page on the website, there's a few useful things that you might want to look at. You might feel immediately called to the app, in which case you don't necessarily need to do all this. But there's a video there which I created the other day. It's about 15-16 minutes long, which gives you a tour of the app in quite a lot of detail on your phone once you've downloaded it and you're in there. So that's what that video is about. And then there's another video here which is a welcome video, which you'll also find on the app itself. There's two ways of going beyond this page. One is to come back up to the main menu here and clicking on the Living Soul app, which I'm not going to do just at the moment. And also just to click on any of these icons, such as this golden egg or any of the images on the page, will take you to that next page. But also on this page is some information about the launch and the offer of the free trial for 7 days. And there's a founder member discount during that 7-day period, and more detail on that is covered in the tables below. And then there's a couple of sections here about some of the main features in the app. In the left hand little icon graphic there, and then some information there about the programs that have currently been programmed into the app, and those will come live over the next weeks and months as the community builds and you can do those programs together. There's a bit of background here which I'm not going to go into now. You can read it at your own leisure about the subscription and how that relates to what would normally be shared outside of the app, and the value represented by having the app. And then down here is the launch offer in both UK pounds and US dollar rates, and you'll see when you do subscribe, if you're interested or called to do that, what you'll currently see are these figures here in both UK pounds and US dollars, and you've got monthly, a yearly subscription, or a lifetime option, and lifetime means lifetime of the app, not your lifetime. So I'll come back up to the top and I'll get in via the main menu. So clicking on the Living Soul app, and I'm not logged in at the moment, so this is what you would see. I'm using an incognito page just to show you what you will see. You can see start your free trial today, and then there's this what's called a hamburger menu which you can go to. So you can either get in via that or that, clicking on those. If I click on this one, you'll see a drop down menu of home, gift if you want to gift the app to somebody else, getting support, and that's from the app developers, and log in if you already have an account. And as I say, there's another way of doing that just here. On this page there's a lot of information which you might want to have a look at, which gives you an overview of the app in a different way to the videos. Some of the details about what's included, I'm not going to go into that in detail. Some references there where my sharing has been shared in the past, and then there's a whole section here of frequently asked questions in under a number of headings, each one of these. So that's all there at your leisure if you want to look at it. If I was to go to this hamburger menu, for instance, then I can come to the home page, and because there's some free material on the app, there's actually videos here that you can watch without subscribing. If I just go back and come at it via start your 7-day free trial, then what you're going to see first is this screen, and there's a series of questions for you to answer, and this is to help you shape the future of the app. There are 5 of these questions, and you just choose the options that apply to you, and this is all part of the process building into the app. So this is accessing it via a laptop or desktop, is one way of being able to use the app. But if you want it on your phone, then you're going to need to download the app from the App Store. But this route in that I've just sharing with you here is a better way to subscribe, rather than doing it via the App Store, whether it's Apple or Google, because there's a lot more flexibility for that, and this is the route that's recommended by the people who are the technical people. It doesn't mean you can't use the subscription via the app stores, it just means that there's more flexibility, and I can put better offers on here, whereas it's much harder to do via the App Store. There's a lot less flexibility. If I just click on that hamburger menu again, I'll just if I was to try to log in here, then you'll see here some other details and your email address and so forth, and how you can sign in, whether you want to use your Apple ID, Google, or just your email password. So there's various ways to get in. So that's pretty much it. So my name is Philip Wade. This is a very brief tour of accessing the Living Soul app via our website. Bye now. So hi everybody, I'm just going to log into the app for the first time. So you can see I've downloaded it from the App Store, and it's top right. So enter my email. You do have the option to log in via Apple and Google as well, so whichever suits you. I'm not going to turn on notifications, so I'm going to leave that, but you can configure your notifications there. So that's your personal choice. Then you'll see some questions which you can answer. They're fairly simple. So just choose the options that serve you. I'm going to click continue. Welcome to the app. Here you'll discover a library of self-realization resources.